Hello.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hi everyone watching. This is our 100-hour story.
And the second time recording, it's just know that we recorded and then it wasn't recording, so we're doing it again.
Yes, we're doing it.
So if the energy is not the same, don't blame us.
Okay, so basically what we want to do is just give you guys a rundown of our trip, all the in-betweens, what we've experienced, how we feel, and yeah, so if you
Stuff that will help you.
Stuff that will help you definitely on your future trips to any
East Asia country.
Yeah. But for now,
or anywhere in the world actually, it's
Yeah.
just the same principles. We're going to give you the main principles and you apply them according to where you're going. Just be cognizant that places are different.
yeah, this is just to give you context. Can I tell them where we are?
Yes, we are in the Philippines, Coron
Coron,
Island,
Palawan.
or Coron, Palawan. So, yeah, watch. I'll put links, and she'll tell you things, whatever, where you will see specific things that we've been doing in this trip.
Yeah.
But this is just a vlog of overall.
Yeah, if you want to see cool, pretty images and short videos, you can hop onto both of our Instagrams to see that. On it, we'll definitely include our
A1 Wolf
and Jace Kenny.
and just Kenny.
Just to kind of see pictures and images of where we've been throughout this whole trip. But for now, let's give you a rundown from day one.
Okay, so we flew from Durban to Joburg. It was a connecting flight through British Airways.
Yes.
So we connected through British Airways. I guess they were Cathay Pacific because we were flying with Cathay Pacific to the Philippines.
Yeah.
So then from Johannesburg we went to Hong Kong. Cathay Pacific connects through Hong Kong, like how Emirates does Dubai. They do Hong Kong. So we had a long transfer in between, so we decided we were going to enter into Hong Kong and experience Hong Kong.
None of us knew anything about if we could, if we couldn't. Google said we could, but we really didn't know.
Yeah, so
we get there. Yeah, so we get there. And what we both decided to do was let's ask someone who works there. So there was a lady I noticed that was kind of giving directions to people where they needed to go. So we asked her if we could leave. She kind of told us maybe and what time we should come back, which still left us confused. And then Arnold had an idea to ask somebody else. So we asked for a second opinion, which was better.
Yeah, and the reason I asked the guy is because he was Indian in Hong Kong, so I presume that he's an English speaker, or better English speaker, because he would have had that communication gap if he's not originally from there.
Okay, stop.
Anyway.
So what we found out about connecting is that you can.
Yes, you definitely leave the airport if you're connected. But there's three considerations you need to make. Before
leaving a country during a connecting flight.
Yeah, during connecting flights.
Number one,
the consideration is you gotta Google the country if you need a visa on arrival or another type of visa or pre-approved visa or whatever. So you gotta Google that specific country's rules about. If it's a visa on arrival, the easiest one, you just fill up a few documents and you can go through and come back in. No issue.
Which is what Hong Kong is.
Which one
They'll
Hong Kong
just
is?
stamp your book and you go.
So get that out of the way.
Number two,
be aware of your boarding time. Be very aware of your boarding time. So you gotta check how much time you have in that transfer.
We had
very important. We had 9 hours.
9 hours.
We had a whole 9 hours. So it's either we could have just sat in the airport and slept, in the airport, which many people do, by the way. It's a weird thing, but you see it a lot in international
But
airports.
this is Arnold, so that's not going to happen.
Not gonna happen. So, yeah, we had time to work with. So, yeah, be aware of that.
Number 3.
And number 3, which is very important and is most important because you have to find this out when you get there and before. Like, try and do a little bit of research before, but when you get there, it's more important because the people there will tell you what's going on. You have to know the traffic situation. Traffic situation to the airport, back to the airport, away from the airport, to wherever you want to go. Like the whole shebang, because you don't want to be caught up in a situation where you're stuck.
Yeah. For us, what we took into consideration was the fact that Hong Kong's going through those protests at the moment. So we wanted to know, are those protests scheduled? When do they happen? What's the closest city we can visit to the airport?
It's not affected by them.
But it's not affected by the protests. So we did all that pre-reading on Google, asked those questions.
And we asked at the airport.
Yeah, so you've got to know that. So we decided, okay, the closest place to where we wanted to go, well, to the airport was?
Ning Ping Village, which is the Big Buddha.
Okay, put the spelling up for
Ding,
people.
ding, ding, ding.
You singing now. Okay, so...
I'm sorry.
You're sick.
I'm sorry, I do not want to disrespect anybody, but that's just how I say it.
Yeah. So the closest town to the airport that Arnold really wanted to visit was where Big Buddha is.
Yes.
I didn't know what Big Buddha was, and he done some research as to what it was, so we went.
And it was close to the
airport. And it was really close to the airport, and close by was also a mall, which is quite nice for us as well. And yeah, so we decided, great. We took a bus, which we suggested either the S1 or the S64.
Yes,
which
S64.
S64 or S1 takes you straight
to the Big Buddha.
To the Big Buddha, which is opposite a mall, so it's all in the same place, which is very helpful. And they also have it written in the front.
Yeah, it's written.
All the buses.
Yeah, it's written in the front. So if you don't know, just ask. Always ask.
Yeah.
But if not, you can't ask, and when you're scared to ask, just know it's S1 and S64. But also read the sign.
Read the signs, because I just found out by a friend of mine who lives in Hong Kong that only 3% of the population knows English.
Yeah, so it's rough sometimes to ask questions.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so there we go. Off to Big Buddha. Hopped on the S1.
Yeah.
Made our way to Big Buddha.
So on the bus, there's an intercom thing. It's gonna be in Chinese. So,
Chinese?
Yeah, well, Mandarin. I don't know if it's Mandarin, Cantonese, or whatever, whichever one they speak there. So I know Chinese is not the language; it's a generalization. So I do not know which one it was.
Oh God.
So it's gonna be in Chinese, and there's gonna be English. It's very on the bus that we were in, it wasn't the loudest. But there is an English portion. You gotta be careful and just listen out for it, or sit close to the front because there's a screen that shows
a monitor
that shows where the next stop is gonna be. So that was helpful because then you know, okay, when you see your stop, which was what was the name of our stop? It's Tung Chong.
Tung Chong.
Tung Chong.
TOUCHONG.
Yes, Tung Chong.
It was a mall's name.
Citygate Outlet. Citygate Outlet. Yes. The kids who knows the
You can take the man out of Africa, but you can't take Africa out of the man. I don't know.
Yeah,
but we'll put it up for you guys.
We'll put it up. But yeah, when you see that stop come up, that's when you know you gotta jump out. As soon as the bus stops next, you gotta jump out. That was made it easy for us. So we jumped out, get inside. It's a little bit confusing because it's more like a market situation. Like, where we have our taxi rank and everything. So you'll see the cable cars.
Yes. As soon as you see the cable cars, you're in the right place. Yeah.
I think that's the easiest way. Where the cable cars, if you see cable cars leave from that space, that's it. You're in the right place.
And people in that area know.
Yeah.
If you say Big Buddha, they'll know where to direct you to.
And then you just walk up, and then it's like, we'll show you the whole experience. Like, you walk up, there's a line. We got there at the right time, because that line got big, like as the day got.
Yeah, the line was pretty
long. So if you're going, I'd suggest go early. If you connecting flight is in the afternoon, I'm sorry, but you might be experiencing a situation with the line. So then back to the consideration of when your boarding time is. that is something you have to be aware. If the line is too long, don't do it.
Okay.
Just go to the mall.
Yeah.
You know, like, so, yeah, so we went on the cable car.
Went on the cable car, was very scary for me, don't like heights. It's about maybe
beautiful.
a 40-minute.
Yeah, the cable car is pretty long in itself. I would say 30.
30 minutes? 30
yeah,
minutes.
I don't think it was that long. I just think it was long, and especially like for a person who's not
afraid
of heights, it feels longer. It feels like time moving slow.
Yes.
And I'm also afraid. Like I'm not saying that I'm the bravest, but I just I tell her all the time. I occupy myself with doing stuff.
Okay, so it is quite high. You go over water, you go up mountain, you go along forest area, and then eventually you arrive. We're going to put in some snippets so you guys can see exactly what we saw from the cable car. And then you arrive, and then it's about another 30-minute walk.
Yes, it's a 30-minute walk. And it's not like a hectic walk in a sense, because you're seeing a lot of cool stuff.
There's stores, there's people, there's pictures you can take against backgrounds.
Take pictures, do all that stuff.
And then we see Big Buddha from afar.
Yes.
It was exciting. The steps to get up there were pretty hectic.
Another next level, and I'll show you my struggle. Jessica just let me struggle up there.
Listen, he's muscle. I'm not. So I needed help.
Oh, she had the camera, but I had the bag. But it's whatever. But it's all good.
Yeah.
I need the workout since going on holiday.
So we get to Big Buddha, and you can kind of walk around Big Buddha, which is quite nice. You can pay an extra fee if you want to go on the inside, which is also quite cool. You get to see the inside, and we got to see a lot of people bowing down to him and just offering their thanks. I think that's also their religion.
Yeah, it is their
religion, which was quite interesting to engage in that. And then you can take a tour also around. There's a temple.
Really cool temple.
Yeah, and you get to witness a lot of
just be aware of what you're doing, like, as well, because I feel like I felt bad because they were like monks, not monks. I don't know if they were monks actually, but they were devotees of Buddha, I guess. Yeah. Praying, and while they were praying, they were in a room, and I was just like, being a tourist, actually just trying to take pictures and take videos.
Just be mindful
and then,
of other people's religion.
Yeah, then I didn't even realize that this was actually could be something that's much deeper. So I was just videoing, and a lot of people just taking pictures and taking videos and stuff. So I just thought it was okay. And then the lady came out to us and told us, hey, stop, don't, stop it. So just be aware sometimes, people. Like we've seen some cool stuff on this trip that we said, okay, out of respect, their funerals here, they're special, they have their own thing going on, but I mean, it's someone's funeral. You don't want to disrespect a funeral by being a tourist or something like that. So it's it's take it in, experience it, learn about it, and you say, okay, that's something you don't have to disrespect. So that's something I learned from this trip. Yes, from Jessica. She made me aware,
Yeah. Sometimes you've got to be in tune with what other people are going through, not just what your lens wants to see and what you want to capture and take back home.
Yeah.
Anywho, so we're done with Big Buddha. We traveled back on the cable cars, back on the S1 to the airport, and we actually arrived 3 hours before our flight left, which is good. You want to get there before, just so that you can go through the lines, go through security all over again, and then we hop on our...
Thankful for us wasn't hectic.
Yeah, security wasn't
coming back in wasn't.
We were just lucky.
Yeah.
Then we hop on our flight with Cathay Pacific again, through from Hong Kong to our final destination.
And stay tuned for the next episode.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna cut it off here.
Was it not good? Did I hate the pilot? Did I not hate the pilot? Did we experience turbulence? Did we not?
Did we make it?
Did we make it?
Oh, clearly we made it. We here.
Is this Santorini? We don't know.
Is this heaven? Bye.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.